Round we go. We're on a quest to do better than our best. It's the High Score Club. There are some serious delays on this, but welcome back. And I'm going to be playing a different game on the Commodore 64. It's called Pogo Joe. And it's clearly a Q*bert style ripoff of a game, but it's a good one. It's really good. I think it's got great game design. Still very, very playable. Again, from c64.com, as you see. So again, if I were to submit a world record on this one, I believe it probably wouldn't count either. We can call this practice, essentially. If I was able to end up getting a world record style score, I could look into purchasing the actual floppy disk or whatever, which looks like there's one of them for like $21 on eBay at this point. So maybe at some point we shall see. But regardless, it's a fun game, and I'm really essentially just trying to see what my personal best scores can be on a bunch of these games that I grew up playing. Sadly, I gave away all of my Commodore 64 stuff that I had years ago, and I regret doing so. All right, adjust your color now, folks. It's right there. So yeah, one player, one joystick, standard game. Yeah, seems like all of that's perfectly fine. Simple, like Mike. All right, and there are double jumps, so it's like Q*bert, but there's double jumps involved. And you just press and hold the fire button with the direction that you want if you want to double jump. And you can smash the balls if you touch them before whatever it is materializes, I believe. At least the yellow ones I know you can. Purple, I'm not sure. And the green ones are kind of like a smart bomb. Yeah, Trapman's special recipe. This might look like a familiar layout. This is Ode to Zippy, I believe. Oh yes, and these guys that turn all of the squares back. And I lost a life. Ode to Zippy. Nice. And I believe I got an extra Joe there, probably at 5,000. So now, this one is set up in such a way where if you are not careful, you'll make bits of your playing field go away and you won't be able to backtrack, and so you won't get as nice of a bonus. But I cleared it. Mutant Streets. Alright. Nice. Next stop, roll around! I'm gonna stay here where you guys are not. For the moment. How do I get over there? Alright. Carefully. Yes. We'll take it. Butterflies are breathe. thankfully you can just take those guys out. Yeah, it looks like I was able to take out that purple ball. As long as they haven't hatched yet, then you're good. Free association, and we have the black squares that are now going to show up, which are portals. Yeah, not too concerned about the other enemy over there at the moment. Yeah, that was just in the nick of time because he was about to change all my squares. And now we have an invisible level. I have to figure out the pattern. Thankfully, I've played this enough. I'm very familiar with what the pattern is. Otherwise, it actually can be a bit of a mind freak for what it is. But it's partially, you know, it says heart like a head. So you've got packs. Years before there was a penny arcade. I think that is probably a code that you can use to start on this level, I would imagine. Oh, and apparently at this point, I now have to hit the squares twice. This is problematic. For more reasons than one here. I can get to this. There we go. Yeah, that helped. I really wasn't sure how I was going to get to some of the squares there, but it worked out. Oh yeah, get out of there. How do I get over that? There we go with that. Yeah, I had a tendency to believe that I was going to have to sacrifice that particular Joe. Sorry, Joe. Nice. I'll take it. Tennis antibody. Yeah, that spelled danger. About 10% of the way there. Problematic. Yeah. Using those smart bombs up only when I need to. This appears to be like the other level where if I'm not careful I will lose access to all of everything here. And that was silly. Okay, how do I do this best? I think I just lost most of it there. Yep. And that, yep, I'm stuck. Definitely not getting a bonus for that level. Silver Malta. Yeah, I need him to be gone. This is pretty unrelenting in some ways. There, I needed that. Gotta start using that double jump to my advantage for sure. Yeah, the person who got 206,000 on this must be pretty legit. Duncan Doughboys. Because this 31,000 score that I'm at right now feels like one of the best games of this that I've ever played as well. I'll take it. Lopsided, alright. Seems like part of the strategy needs to be knowing where to go. That cheese food actually does sound familiar, actually. So I might have gotten this far before. Yeah, well, and I recognize these little devil guys, too. Got problems now, though. Or not. That worked out alright. Freaks me out sometimes where the sound, right? Oh, next stop, roll-a-rama. Wait a minute, that's as before, same as before, but now I need to know. All right, this is that one that goes. This is the same as before, but you gotta figure out where everything is. All right. Got it. Well, beauty is, of course, now I know where all of these are. I wonder where my other one is that I'm missing. What am I missing? Where could I possibly have a piece that I haven't touched? May lose all of my lives just trying to figure that out here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. I wanted to say that it... Wow. Because they're not coming over at me here either. It's going to end in tears. I really don't see many other places where it could be. Where's the piece I'm missing? Maybe I can get more. Oh, there it was. It was right there in plain sight. Alright, so that was my best score. Oh, I'm just pressing this and it's saying... So I need to actually type it in. Or not now. Alright, well there you go. $43,480. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. At this point, I don't even know if I'm going for a world record because not using the, again, official bot copy, I don't know if it would actually count anyway. So kind of just doing a personal best for the meantime, almost like a practice run. Nice to see your name there, though, Mr. Bruzy. Drop. Figure I'll play another game of this. Like this will be probably the last one of the night. This is good fun, but there are other things I need to try to get to tonight as well if I can help it. It's nice to be back. I just ran right into that one. Ran right into it. Okay, so I am able to partially start the level quicker by hitting my button. And I say button because there's one. Yep. I was wondering about that earlier, where the name of the level went by so quick. It's because I hit a button. Oh, my goodness gracious. There you go. All right. Nice. I will so take that. And I need to take that out before something ruins place. Get off of there! Boom. Yeah, that was the exact same level, the Rollorama one here. I had the right idea, I just didn't get that last spot, and it definitely cost me. Need you to stay away. Double jump. That was a silly place to jump because now I don't have my protection against that, and you're red, so you're a problem. Yep. There it is. Ah! Silly, running right into it. You gotta be careful, because you can get very reckless with the whole double jumping, but it does seem like a good part of the strategy of surviving involves making sure to use your double jump when it makes sense to do so. That sounds bad. Like something bad happened to me, and yet it wasn't. Hard like a head. You just jump right to all the good ones and ruin them. So that's the music I would expect to play when something bad happens. Again, PAX. If I probably type in PAX, of all things, then they would probably bring me to a later level. It's enough to mess with your head, I'll tell you what. Look like the yellow guy is alright to stomp on. Ah! Oh yeah, I need that. Hit it twice then. Sweet. Innocent body. Just wreaking havoc everywhere, man. You gotta stop. There you go. Goodbye. Yes! I really wasn't sure if I was going to lose that life or not, but it worked out pretty good. Use fun house. Oh, I did it again. Not figured this pattern out for the life of me. Alright, well... So I got some bonus that time at least. Nice. You're a problem, aren't you? Yeah, I was thinking I was clear of that. I was not. Losing a lot of these Joes to senseless things. Yeah. Lopsided. Love it. Seems like if you have the right strategy, you get extra lives often enough that you could really extend it out nice. And you can get lucky with the teleport because it looks like the teleports are not necessarily specific. They seem to be random. So this time the teleporter's right there, but it isn't necessarily going to be next time. Which can prove problematic. Little devil guy can still be smushed. That's good to know. Boy, that's actually going to make it way more difficult in some ways. And I can smush that guy too. Alright, so this is... From what I could tell, from the right-hand side is one of the only ways to get back to the center. Because of the placement of the portals that time. Grits are weird. This is a different level! That's particularly interesting. So maybe level 18 is a random level. It doesn't necessarily stay the same each time. There we go. Okay. Feels like this might be like a symmetrical sort of thing here. Okay, those guys cannot be hopped upon. That's good to know. It's probably kind of a mirror image thing happening there. These levels are the ones that are going to kill me. If nothing else, just because you're... not knowing where you're going to go. Okay. Yep, that would be the end of that run. 43,000, and well, yeah. So we'll say GC on this one. Oh, GCC. Just GC. That works. And I'm good with that for the night. That's not a bad practice run. 43,480. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put that one in the books.